Hi Aries, this is going to be your love reading for the last week of April 2026. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm so glad you're joining me. Let's get settled. And I know for you, Aries, it's hard to do. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay. Every time I pull for Aries, I have to take a breath first. Not because it's bad, it's never bad, but because Aries energy comes in fast. Even through the cards, there's this urgency, this heat. Like the reading is already halfway out the door before I've even started. So I'm going to ask you to do something uncomfortable for the next 15-20 minutes. Just stay and listen and take in the message. And of course, these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest, as we all say. All right. Think about love right now. Not what you're doing about it, not your next move. I know we all like to think about those things. Not the text you're drafting in your head. Just the feeling underneath all of that. The wanting. The raw, honest Aries wanting that you all have. Which runs quite a bit deeper than you let most people ever see. Hold that. Okay, last week of April, let's see what's here for you. Where are you at right now? Okay, first card, your current energy and love, where you actually are right now underneath everything. The Chariot. Of course it is. Aries, you're moving, you're always moving. The Chariot is willpower and momentum and forward force. And that's your natural state. We know this. But here's the nuance the Chariot is asking about right now. Are you moving towards something? Or are you moving to avoid feeling something? Because there's a difference. And the Chariot reverse would be chaos, but upright like this, it's controlled. You've got the reins, just like you like. The question is just whether you've checked in lately on where you're steering. In love specifically, Aries and Chariot energy can look like pursuit. It's very exciting, very magnetic, very, very, very you. But it can also look like keeping yourself so busy and so forward focused that you don't have to sit with the vulnerability of actually wanting someone. It's a bit scary for you. So, what are you steering toward right now? Be honest, just to yourself. Think on that just right now. Let's move on and find out what's blocking you. Okay, second position, what's in the way? 7 of Wands, okay. Yeah, you are defending yourself against something that may no longer be attacking you. The 7 of Wands is that posture, feet planted, arms up, ready for the fight. And Aries, you got there for good reasons. Someone or something made this necessary once, maybe even many times. The armor went up and it worked. But right now, this week, the thing you're braced against might already be gone and you're still in the stance. It may not be though, but something to think on. In love, this shows up as guardedness that looks like confidence. You seem unbothered. You seem like you don't need anyone. And maybe part of you even believes it. But the Seven of Wands blocking your love sector says there's something underneath the bravado that's just tired of fighting, that wants to put the staff down. Aries, you're allowed to not be battle ready all the time, especially with someone who hasn't given you a reason to be. Okay? All right, let's see what's working in your favor. Okay, third card, what's actually on your side right now? The Queen of Wands. There she is. Okay. Aries, so this is you at your best, and the cards are confirming it. Your magnetism right now is real and it's working. The Queen of Wands is the person everyone looks at when they walk into a room. Not because they're trying, because they're fully themselves, and people feel that and see that about them. You have this quality right now, something about you. Lately, the way you're carrying yourself, the energy you're putting out, it's attracting people for sure. You might have noticed, maybe you haven't. You might be too in your head about one specific situation to see the broader picture. But the Queen of Wands doesn't chase because she doesn't have to. She's warm and she's fierce, and she's so completely herself that the right things come to her. She's a receiver, and that's part of her magnetism. So that's your advantage this week. Don't shrink it. Don't second guess it. Let people be drawn to you without immediately testing whether they mean it or not. All right. Fourth position, the connection, or a specific person if you have someone in mind. Two of Cups. Okay, this is a genuinely beautiful card for this position, and I'll tell you why. The Two of Cups is mutual. It is reciprocal. It is two people facing each other with equal energy and equal feeling. This is not a one-sided situation, Aries. Or if it has felt that way, the cards are saying that's not the full picture. So there's someone in your orbit right now who is meeting you. Actually meeting you, not performing interest, not keeping score, not playing games. Someone whose energy towards you is real. The question the Two of Cups asks is whether you can receive that without immediately testing it, pushing it, or running at it so hard you startle it away. Aries in love can be a lot. You know this. The intensity, the speed, the all or nothing. And sometimes the right person can absolutely match that. But on the other side, sometimes the right person needs you to let things unfold at a pace that isn't a sprint. The Two of Cups is asking you to stay in it. Don't rush to the finish line. This connection is real, and just give it some time to breathe and develop. And let the genuineness become permanence if that's what it's meant to be. Okay, what to release? The fifth card here is what needs to be let go of. So let's see. The Emperor reversed. Okay, Aries, so you've been trying to control how this goes. No surprise there. In your head, in your behavior, maybe in the way you're managing how much of yourself you show. The Emperor reversed is that controlling energy that you have turn inward or turn rigid. It's the plan, the strategy you have, the way you've decided how things are supposed to look and be. And love doesn't do well with that. Love is not a project you can manage to completion. The release here is the need to be the one steering this. The Chariot in your first position was asking the same thing in a different way. You're used to being the one driving, and in most of your life, that's an asset for you. But for this week specifically, the cards are saying let someone else take the wheel for a minute. Let things happen to you instead of engineering them. You don't have to have a plan for everything. Some of the best things that have ever happened to Aries, or any of us really, happen because we stopped trying to make something happen and just showed up authentically. Okay, let's see what's coming. Last card, what's moving towards you as April closes out? The Lovers, Aries. The Lovers in the outcome position at the end of April. I don't want to overstate it, but I also won't understate it. This is a significant card for this position. The Lovers isn't just romance, it's alignment. It's a choice made from the heart, a coming together of two people or two parts of yourself. It often shows up before a moment where you have to decide what you actually want and commit to it. This week is bringing you to a crossroads in love. Not necessarily in a dramatic way. Sometimes the Lover shows up as a quiet moment where you realize something has shifted. This can be where you feel the choice in front of you clearly for the first time. The reading in full, Aries, you're moving fast and holding your guard up, but your magnetism is real, and so is the connection in front of you. What's being asked of you this last week of April is to release the need to control it. Lower the shield just slightly, my Aries, and let yourself arrive at that choice point the Lovers is describing. You are so incredibly capable of deep, real love, both giving and receiving. The fire you carry isn't just passion, it's devotion, when you let it be, of course. So let it be. All right, Aries, that's your reading for the last week of April 2026. Take what landed, leave what didn't. If something hit a nerve, sit with that. The nerves usually are pointing to something true. I find that with myself at least. Take care of yourself. I love you.